Yo, what's going on, my fantastic family and friends? It is your boy, Mr. Dominique, aka the Scorpio King, baby. I'm right back at you with another episode of Dom's World. You know, from right up top. Bah. Because you got your world and I got mine. And this lovely morning, what we chopping up? We chopping up when the light exposes the darkness. We chopping up a conversation about light versus darkness. Let's get right into it. Chop, chop. All right? Family, you notice when you turn on the light in the movies, the evil or the dark entity always disappears. Like, no matter what kind of movie it is, you know, whether it's more supernatural or if it's more horror than supernatural, but just one flip of the switch, the dark entity disappears, whatever it is that's hunting everybody. And in most cases, you can even flash a flashlight, just a little bit of light from a flashlight, and evil disappears. Darkness is no longer darkness with just the flash of a light from a flashlight, the flicker of a light from a lighter, just a tiny spark of light, and it's no longer completely darkness. Notice how uncomfortable it is in darkness and how pleasant it can be in the light. Now, I'm not talking about the sun beaming down on you and baking you. I'm not talking about sitting up under the sun and roasting. I'm talking about light, just being in the light when it's light outside, when it's bright outside. You notice how just pleasant it is. At sunrise, when the sun rises, I'm not talking about heat. I'm talking about light, how pleasant it is in the light. And how uncomfortable it is in just darkness, complete darkness. I'm not saying darkness is unbearable. I'm not saying darkness is impossible. I'm not saying darkness has to be haunting and scary to everyone. I'm saying uncomfortable. How uncomfortable it can be in darkness. You can't see, you can't, you have to feel your way around when it's completely dark. In the darkness, it is not pleasant, but it is pleasant in the light. Those are facts, family. All right? There must be enough light within you that when you are in the darkness, you can find comfort from within. Understand what I'm saying to you, that when you're in, let's say you're in a room full of dark people. Dark souls are all around you. And let's say you could just simply be waiting to have a job interview. And all the other people in the same room with you waiting to have a job interview are dark souls, dark spirits. It's a very competitive atmosphere, so it's a cutthroat atmosphere. And a lot of people are operating in darkness, and you're not. But you want the job. Do you run and hide? Do you let the darkness run you away? No. You're going to have to find comfort. If that's the job you want, you're going to have to find comfort in that darkness within yourself. You have to be so indulged in the light within you that you can withstand the darkness. And you are the shining light amongst all that darkness. You are the little bit of light that comes from the flashlight. You are the little bit of light that comes from the flick of a switch on a lighter. That little bit of light in that room full of darkness is you. You must find that comfort within yourself. If you're in a room and the power go out, the light shut out, instead of going into instead of going into panic mode, you want to be able to have enough comfort and security within yourself to understand that, yes, the power just went out. I'm in the darkness. I'm in a dark room. I'm okay. Let me feel my way around so I can get out of this room. No matter if it's literally or just mentally speaking. You want to find comfort in the darkness. And every time you are around it, you don't want to be in panic mode. You don't want to be always uncomfortable. Definition of light: the natural agent that stimulates sight and makes things visible. Light stimulates sight, stimulates your vision, your ability to see. Light allows you to be able to see. It stimulates your sight. makes things visible. So when your eyes are shut, that's darkness. When you open them up, it is because of light that you can see. It is the light within you as well that allows you to see the dark souls of this world. It is a light within you that allows you to see the evil of the world. It is the light within you that makes people feel comfortable with the goodness within you. Light literally makes things visible. If it's dark in the room, flip on the switch, you can see. That's what light does. When it's dark outside, you can't see anything. As soon as there's sunlight, you can see. Light literally makes things visible. Light from within reveals truth in not only you, but in others. It also makes others feel great when they are around you. I just spoke of this. Light within you, it can reveal truth in other people. The light that shines within you, you can come around some dark souls and their dark souls are revealed just from being around you. The light within you, you can come around some people and they can feel comfortable around you because of light within you. They're at ease around you. They're happy when they're around you because of the light that's in you. I looked up the definition of darkness pertaining to the Bible. In particular, in the beginning, there was darkness. So darkness has always been. That's in the book of Genesis. At the beginning, in the book of Genesis, in the beginning, there was darkness. Darkness has always been. God then added light, which in my humble opinion became balance. God gave equal importance and prominence to darkness and light. All life, including human life, began in the darkness. All life began in the darkness. So the darkness is here to stay. It was here before we were. Before we were a twinkle in our Father's eye, darkness was here. But then God created light. Darkness did not do it for God alone. He created light. And that was for a reason. And so the world is full of darkness and now light. That's that balance that I believe is a necessity to make it in this world today. Understanding good and evil, understanding darkness and light, understanding the devil and God. Literally, the definition of darkness is the absence of light. Literally. Look up the definition of darkness in the dictionary. It's the absence of light. But God then created light. And he created light to balance it all out. Darkness comes every night and light comes every morning. Does it not? Darkness was always here and God created light, and it is equally just as powerful. You don't have one without the other. Night comes every night. Darkness comes every night. Every morning the light comes. 24 hours in a day, and it's split down the middle between darkness and light. People of the world are split down the middle with dark souls and souls full of light. So how are the dark ones even created? Because darkness is a necessity. Darkness always has been here. God decided to add to the darkness. He didn't destroy it. He allowed it to stay here. He didn't destroy it. So clearly it's a necessity. Clearly it's been given a pass by God. Clearly. God looks at darkness and says, it shall remain, but I will add the light. So how do dark ones become dark ones? This is how. When you embrace darkness within you, and there is no light, that's how you become a dark one. To mentally and spiritually live only only in the darkness. That is a doorway to the devil and his wickedness. And that is how dark ones are born. They live only in the darkness. And what is the definition of darkness? Literally, the absence of light. Dark ones become dark ones because they live only in the darkness, and there is the absence of light. There is no light within them. They do not have any good within them. They focus only on the negativity. They live only in the darkness. They embrace the darkness fully. But if that was okay to do, then God never would have created light. So it's clearly not okay to live only in the darkness. Therefore, God created light. Therefore, we all are born in the darkness, and we have the darkness within us. But we must embrace the light that has also been given to us. That is how you stay above being a dark one. You must understand that you have a dark side to you, but your soul does not have to be dark. Your spirit does not have to be dark. Your mindset does not have to be dark. We are born from darkness. We come from darkness. 50-50, baby. Darkness and light. Good and evil. It's all about the choices you make. How many times I gotta say it, and how many videos have I said? You get to choose. God gave us all free will, and you get to choose whether or not you're going to embrace the darkness or you're going to embrace the light. See, some of you live in the darkness, and every now and then you come into the light. Then there are those of us who live in the light, and every now and then we step into the darkness. You got to choose which way you want to go. And even then, when I step into the darkness, I have a certain boundary. There's an edge to the darkness for me. The darkness isn't just some pool that I'm going to jump into and I don't care where I land. There's a boundary for me when it comes to the darkness. I'm careful how far into it I go. But when it comes to the light, I'm all in. I don't care how far I'm in. I'm going all the way into the light. Some of you are so far in the darkness that you can barely see the light, if you can see it at all. I'm so far in the light, I can barely see that it's dark sometimes. I have to remember that it gets dark. Choose light or dark. You choose. If you like what you hear, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for all notifications, like and share your boy videos. I am Mr. Dominique, aka the Scorpio King, saying peace and one love. Keep your vibrations up here at all times. I love you, family. Stay blessed. Be careful of embracing the darkness, because that's how you become a dark one. And the dark one himself, the king of darkness, he totally, completely, 100% lives in the darkness and will rest there for an eternity in the darkness, the absence of light. There will be no light in an eternity of darkness. And if you want something to do with that, then go ahead and keep embracing that darkness. Go ahead. Keep doing it. I know better, so I do better. You understand what I'm saying to you? Your boy is out.